everybody, this is Anime Game Otaku 95. Last episode, Ichiro and his friends were climbing onto the other building because they couldn't enter Yama's hideout through the front door, so what they did is they went to the other building and they fought off more against the Barracudas, the Chinese Mafia, and the other gangsters who wanted to kidnap Akame. And after defeating those crazy gangsters, Ichiban and his friends used one of those bulldozers to jump through the building. And after they managed to fight against more gangsters, Akane-san is okay. And then after the fight, Ichiban and his mom finally managed to get their real first mother and son moment. And it turns out that Akame-san knew about Ichiban's life because Joe Sashiro told her about it in the letters. And after that chapter was over, we're right back to KIRYU'S point of view. And now, I think we're gonna go to the other town to get freshened up in our training before we go battle against the Sinew clan again. So, what's gonna happen next? Let's go play. Okay, so I'm gonna go to a different town, so let's be on our way. Karin Shuro, it never changes, does it? Kiryu-san, you must have a million memories here, huh? You could say that. I suppose it couldn't hurt to stop some places while we gear up. Ooh, and we found a first memory right now. The street gate. You could see it's a symbol of a city. Every time I pass through this gate, I get this feeling that I'm either heading off or coming back from a difficult battle. Maybe this gate always been there for every major occurrence in my life.
This brings back memories.
The next time I pass through the gate, I wonder what kind of battle awaits me. Ooh, and I got myself a first memory of this town, so better look for some more memories. Ooh, and there's another memory up there right now. The Kasuno Farming office used to be here. It's been a while since I last passed through. Shintaro Kusuma, the only man I ever called Pops. He seemed so mature and unformable back then. And now, before I even knew it, I'm in the same age he was. I wonder, if I was a role model for someone, just like how he was mine?
That takes
No, that dream has long passed. The vacated lot behind Syria, nothing much to it. Except for some reason I always end up in the fight here. From one-on-one shuffle to all-out battle relays. Where else? Here of all places. Maybe there's just an idea of a place for a brawl.
That's nostalgia.
Heh. Like some kind of punk which will pass it. Can't go out without throwing down at the Shinra broccoli at least once. Ooh, and there's some more memories on this side. Syria. Or rather, a new senior. The only place I feel the calmest. Nowadays, Dante and the mama managed to place, but in the past, Rina was the mama and Yumi worked there too. Now Siki and I figuratively the place even though we have no money. Huh, so I guess they drink there for free then. We just listen to each other's rumbling on and on and on. I thought these peaceful days would last forever, but now I'm the only one left behind. I don't think I could get used to this loneliness.
This brings back memories.
It would be nice if I just walked in, no hesitation, and have a drink. Wait, but are they gonna be able to recognize you as Kiryu? Been a while, Stardust. At one point, it was taken over by the Kiryu Mafia. But it looks like Kinseki and Yuma, the owner and the manager, put in a great deal of effort to reclaim his titles as a top host club. This town's hardest place for honest folks. They earn my respect not only surviving but thriving there. Actually, that reminds me. The first time I met Yuma, he came straight at me out of the blue and said after he mistook me from the auto Yakuza trying to squeeze the protection money from them. Perhaps it's because they got a spirit, they've been able to make it out here. This might be a tall order, but don't settle for being the best. Aim to be the best in Japan.
I remember this.
As if I'm alive by then, I'll send you 2 extra large, wealth. Anonymous, of course.
I can't breathe.
Uh-oh, is he having a heart attack?
Hey, what's the matter? Are you alright? I'm having a fit. I can't breathe. Got it. Just hold on. Don't move. No. Stop. Don't call an ambulance. I can't afford it. This isn't the time for that. You could die. Even if I survive this, I'd just be assumed dead if those thieving debt collectors come after me. Damn it. Then what should I do? If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help him? Should I look for a hospital nearby?
I guess so.
But what are the chances of finding a hospital in the heart of Kamurocho? Wait a minute. Aren't we right near? That's right. Emoto Medical Clinic. Home to Kamurocho's best physician. He'll treat this guy for free.
Hopefully.
It's been ages since we first met. Wouldn't matter if all of society turned its back on you. Doc Emoto doesn't refuse anyone in need. I respect the man. Good to know he's still kicking. Hang in there, all right? I'm gonna get you to a doctor.
Okay, so I better go to the medical clinic and tell him that there's a homeless guy dying. Better hurry.
Doc, sorry to barge in. It's an emergency.
Huh?
Where's Dr. Emoto?
I'm Dr. Emoto, but if you're looking for my father, he's out currently. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Then you must be.
Oh, you must be his kid.
There's an emergency? Well, let's not waste time chatting. What's the situation? Can the patient move on his own?
A homeless man collapsed. He's having some sort of attack. He's on the street right now and won't take an ambulance.
Understood. This kind of thing is fairly typical. My apologies, but I'll need your help carrying him in.
Is he all right now?
Yes, he's fine. He's actually one of my father's patients. This tends to happen from time to time. Though, this time around, it was your intervention that ended up saving him.
That's a relief. So how is the old doctor these days?
Well, the years have taken their toll. In fact, that's more noticeable lately. Were you a patient of my father's?
He used to.
Not exactly.
Huh? What's going on here? He injured?
He collapsed after having another attack. Seems he ran out of the meds you prescribed. That gentleman over there made me aware of the situation, so we were able to prevent a disaster.
Ah, I see. Thank you. And I'm sure he'd like to personally extend his thanks when he comes to.
No, there's no need for that. I've got to head out soon.
Earlier, it sounded as though you knew my father personally.
Well, I've heard a few things here and there, but it was quite a while ago.
Did you hear good things or bad things?
Hopefully good things.
Well, I suppose I should thank my lucky stars.
So, you run this clinic with your daughter now?
Hell no. This is my clinic. She's just a busybody who barges in whenever she feels like it. Taking after me was 100% her idea.
True, I was never asked, but someone has to keep this place running. No matter what my dad says. I've told him he can retire anytime, but he absolutely refuses to settle down.
What's wrong?
Uh-oh. Does he recognize you?
No, my apologies. For a second, I mistook you for someone I knew way back when. Come to think of it, I heard he died a few years ago. He was a legend among the Yakuza here in Kamurocho.
You don't say.
That voice. You even sound just like him. But I guess that's downright impossible. To think, I almost accused a friend of faking his own death all those years ago. Preposterous.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you've got the wrong guy. I'm just passing through.
Right.
But I did haunt Kamurocho often in the past. I've heard a lot about you. In a town that only cares about money and women, there's a doctor who'll help anybody in need. A man of great character.
Well, that's pretty exaggerated. But it's nice to know that I'm a trusted physician.
What's with this heavy atmosphere? You two can just tell me if I'm in the way.
Oh, that's not it.
I'm going on break. You guys, take your time.
It must be reassuring to know you have a reliable successor. She grew up following in your footsteps. One look at her, and you can tell how strong-willed she is.
Isn't that the truth? Once my daughter makes up her mind, it's her way or the highway. But that's the right attitude to have when running a clinic like this. And patients seem to prefer being treated by her, rather than an old grouch like me. These days, all anyone ever seems to ask me is when I'm gonna retire.
That's a shame.
Damn straight. It only gets me even more fired up. At this rate, I'll be a doctor until my dying day. Those ungrateful patients can't get rid of me yet.
It was good to see you, Dakamoto.
As someone who treats the injured and infirm, I can't exactly ask you to come again soon. But I'm here for you. Even if you're guarding secrets, you can trust me. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer. Times have changed, and even the Tojo clan is long gone. But some things never change. Looks like I'm still no match for you, Dakamoto.
And I got myself another memory. Oh? What's this? Looks like a fun watch. A zombie film. Wait, is this a House of the Dead? Well, it is pretty popular movie genre. I wonder if that's why I have a real dream about zombies myself. In that dream, Konoha was swarmed with zombies for some reason. The entire town was closed off to contain them. Everyone still trapped inside, left for dead. I also had this huge gun and went on a huge rampage. What an insane dream. I don't know why, but everything just feels fever. The emotion I feel still leaves an impression on me today. Perhaps this is a memory for an alternate timeline? I don't know. Is this a timeline from the House of the Dead games?
This brings back memories.
Ha! Yeah, right. That would be ridiculous. Well, I don't know. Well, the Yakuza games and the House of the Dead games were both made by Sega. So maybe there wasn't a timeline when users battle against zombies. Maybe. The Millennium Tower. This is when my fate began. And this is where I settled the score with Akira Nishiyama. Even though we weren't related by blood, he was the closest thing I have as a brother. I thought we could keep screwing around small-time Yakuza under the boss, but I don't know where it went all wrong. Or was it this way things have to be? No matter how much I put a thought to it, I just can't figure it out.
That takes me back.
That's why I need to keep my head up until it's time for us to meet again and I can face him with pride. I'll keep on living, or at least try to. And speaking of the Marion Tower, this is a tower where Ichiban and his friends have the final showdown against Ryu at the last game. And I'm kinda curious, am I gonna have a final showdown in this game in the Marion Tower too? Or is it gonna be in a different location? Guess time will tell. Time will tell. Ooh, and there's no memory over there. Town. I'd love to have a drink, but I don't want to make anyone fuss over me. A long time ago, this place used to be called Bottles. It sold us great drinks. It was also the place where I met Haruka for the first time. She was alone in the bar, a little with corpse, clenching a gun. I was shocked to see her there. She was so brave. Back then, she was just a child who wanted to find her mother. To think that Haruka's now a mother herself, and now she has given her life to protect her own child.
This brings back memories.
The longer you live, the more surprises you get to see. Oh yeah, I remember seeing the dream that Kiryu was having. Like when he found out that Akami-san and Lonnie were in danger, he was having a memory about the time when Haruka was in danger when she was little, and this is where he first met the kid. La Michi, huh? Can't believe this place is still kicking. Normally a guy like me would have visited this ordinary high-class shop, but I have a great memory here before. I once bought Yumi a birthday present here. I never did that kind of thing before, so I was really nervous about it. And to top it off, it got stolen away after I bought it, so I had to track it down the thief to get it back. I went through hell because of that ring, but it was all worth it. Because I was able to give her something she always wanted.
Feels like
I hope Yumi was happy with it. Now, why would he build a police station this large here? It's giving up I got my eye on you 5. The cops and I get along like dogs and cats. But the detectives are accountable for all the guys who would die for what they believe in. And I've been influenced by their way of life time after time. Dante-san, especially. I owe that man a great debt I doubt I'll be able to repay. If it weren't for him, I don't know what I'll be alive this day. Strange, isn't it?
That takes
Who
me
would have
back.
thought a former Yakuza and a detective would wind up being friends? And one of the only ones I got at that. So Dante-san is kind of like a Dashi-san for Ichiban. I believe the Kara family office was around here. Ichiban Kago-san, the man who was instrument to the dissolution of both Chuchu clan and Omi alliance. And now I believe to be the man I can trust what to do when needs to be done. Yeah, I remember fighting Kiryu. He was really hard when I first fought him in the last game, and believe me, he fought against me really hard, like a legendary dragon. And I even found out that Kiryu was weak against ice, but I didn't have any ice attacks when I first fought against Kiryu, so I had to put on my best attacks against him until I managed to beat him silly. But the reason why Kiryu had to fight against Ichiban is because Ichiban was about to lose his of an anger when he found out that someone killed Ryukari-san's boss, and he was about to get after Ryu, but then Kiryu wanted Ichiban to calm down. This must be the first time I ever entrust someone with a big tax.
I remember this.
He be one heck of a good guy. The kosher #1 star. In the past, the food here tastes so disgusting that I thought it was strange they didn't go out of business. To think it was actually fun for the underground casino, that was really something. And now it's a decent ramen shop. I guess when people come in and put their minds to it, they can really change. Maybe I should talking about the shop making him look good. I'll leave that little details and try to drop in for a bite every once in a while.
That takes me back.
It's not often I get to eat good ramen at a reasonable price. Better not take it for granted. Now I want some ramen noodles. Wojin's Hall, known as a divine dragon to some. That's the studio of Master Kurji, a legend amongst tattoo artists. I have my back ink here too. The first time I saw my finished back tattoo, I was so shaken up. And in a world of pain, I thought I wouldn't be able to move. I hope Master is doing well. I wonder what he'll say if he saw me now. Will he think I'm living up to this tattoo? Honestly, I'm both tempted and terrified to find out. So this is how he got a legendary dragon tattoo. I think this place was a designated office of some kind. Even I spent a majority of my life in this town. It's surprising how I don't remember this building at all. I kind of want to peek inside, but maybe it's best to leave it as a mystery. After all, people who work there either have nothing to do with me or don't know I exist. They got their own lives to live. Strange to think that, but it just goes to show that the world is a wondrous place, bigger than we can ever
I
imagine.
remember this.
if opportunity ever presents itself, I look forward to days I get to see what's inside. I don't want to stick around for too long because this is the same place where Haruka got into the accident. Oh, so she got hit by a car. Or something. I understand what people mean now when you say your mind goes blank. I never want to recall the incident, but I can't forget the angles I kept feeling how she shielded Haruto from the impact. She always been a strong kid. Now she's stronger than I ever was.
Right.
So that's what it means to be a parent. Sugi-la, huh? I believe Kaguya-san was raised by the manager here. Originally, it was a luxurious subland, exclusive for those with a membership, one of them being in Seiji. Oh, so this is Ichiban's home house before he got locked away for 18 years, and then after that, the whole building got abandoned. At that time, I thought he had a problem with how he was so addicted to... But maybe so passive about something is a good thing. While I was away in prison, he did a lot of growing up. I'm sure he must have faced many hardships if he was still alive today.
That takes
Well,
me back.
I would like to see that kind of man he became. There's no point in thinking that right now. Little Asia, huh? A while back, it served as a headquarters for the Tusa Chinese mafia. And the one who was connected to him was Yuta. Yuta Usumi, Haruka's husband. I still can't believe it, even after all these years. He's a good guy, a bit tim at times, but he got a nerve to see what needs to be done. Plus, he's a rooker. I'll give him that. Someone like him, I know he'll make Haruka and Haruto happy, I'm sure of it. And on off chance he'll make them both cry, our ghost is going to have to pay him a visit.
This brings back memories.
I'm entrusting you with your happiness, Yuta. A little Asia's mainly shadow of itself now. It needs more time to recover from the past fire. Back then, as the name implies, Little Asia was a community of residents who came from all over Asia. There was not small numbers of illegal immigrants either, so this place was considered a gray area. But there was a man who supported saying residents everything in the secret, despite his position in the police force. A man I once alongside in the past, but after that we all lost contact. I wonder how he's been. But a former Yakuza meeting with a police officer? That spells trouble for him. It'll be better if I keep my distance. I hate to end these things here, but if I only got a reason to reach him out,
Brings back memories.
I guess you could consider this one of my regrets too. The Champion District. This site, it'll never get old like any other town within the KIRYU'S. It's a full of places to drink with each other's serene character, and actually, despite how I came here, a number of bars I never been inside.
This brings back memories.
This must be fun to pour a crawl here someday. I wonder what's going on in here.
The Champion District, huh? Thinking back on it, old man Komaki used to train me here and over in West Park.
Huh, another memory of your past life.
West Park's been gone ever since Kamusha Hills went up. But this place hasn't changed a bit. I swear, from kicking you while you're down to unfair matchups, even full-on shotgun blasts, Komaki knew how to dish it out. His methods might have been a little unorthodox, sure, but I also learned a lot from him. It was pretty aged last time we met, too. Hope he's still doing okay.
Yo! The hell you think you're doing here, Gramps?
Uh-oh, who are you calling Gramps?
Yeah, bro, this is our territory. What, you deaf or something, huh?
No, actually, I didn't. And I'm pretty sure no one else did either.
The hell'd you say?
Alright, fine then. It's beatdown time.
Oh boy. You're dead meat, old-timer. Sorry about it. Now hang on. I'm a nice enough guy. Tell you what, you leave your cash with us, and we'll let you go. Sound fair?
Me-chan! What a guy.
I don't have time for this.
Hold it! You fucking with us? And after I was all generous and shit?
And shit is a good way to describe it.
Man, shut up! Alright, fine. Guess we'll just kill you then.
Think I'll enjoy this. Let's do it.
Oh yeah? Well, you guys are in for the punishment. Ah, I forgot to refill. Oh, MP. Okay, now you guys are in for the punishment.
That mouth of yours is trouble. Better learn to shut it, or the next guy might not be so nice.
We're so sorry!
Well, aren't you a sight? No doubt you fought your share of battles, hmm?
That voice. It's your master. Wait, but does he know that Kiryu is in disguise?
Are you?
Hey, nice to meet you. Forgive me, but have we met?
I see. Live long enough, and you're bound to have a secret or two. Sorry, it seems I was mistaken. Well, you look very similar to an old pupil of mine. But that was long ago, of course.
Is that right?
The name's Sotaro Komaki, master of the Komaki School. I teach martial arts here in town, and have for quite some time. So, you new here? Come out this way on a trip or something?
Oh, no, just here running an errand. I'll be leaving soon.
Ah. Then, while I have you, any interest in becoming my pupil? Fair chance you'll improve your skills 100 times over.
You know, had you asked me when I was younger, I might have taken you up on that. Unfortunately, I've got other things on my plate right now. Sorry.
Sure. Can't argue there. Well then, at least give ear to the ramblings of an old man. For years now, I've taught martial arts to anyone willing, from ambitious youth to aimless drifter. Among them was a strong, kind man with a fist to match even mine. And though he never spoke of them, his scars were selfless ones. Intriguing as he was, I considered him my #1 pupil. He even went on to influence my other students as well. Perhaps it was what you might call charisma. Of all those who came and went, he was the only one who had it. Now then, much to my dismay, my pupils tell me he's already passed away. Nevertheless, I sometimes dream of giving lessons to him once more, just as I had in West Park with all the homeless. Listen, truth is, I don't have much time left. So can I ask you a favor? There's something I'd like to do before I die.
And what's that?
I'd like to round things off. One final fight. A duel for the ages.
Oh, I'm gonna fight him?
And my #1 pupil. Oh, forgive me. A man that looks like him, I mean. So how about it? Help an old man out?
Oh, let's see. Well, I'm already a few levels higher than him, so why
I
not?
can do that. I may not be your pupil, but I'll give it my all.
Well then, I hope you don't mind if I do the same. In the name of true strength, Sotaro Komaki answers the call!
Wait, so am I gonna do a one-on-one fight or?
Allow me.
Ah, okay. Good thing I got the dragon, so. Ooh. Sorry, but you say you want to fight, so. Uh-oh. Ow! Okay. Maybe I could use the essence of remembrance. Remember your past victories.
If you want to die. Allow me.
Let's see. I wonder if I can use this. Ah, I didn't press triangle.
You are but a fledgling.
Here we go.
Let's see. No, he restores health. Huh, I wonder if I could use these guys. I know this is a little cheating, but...
Hey, thanks so much for stopping by! And now, top dogs, come to Yakuza! Hoorah!
I'm humbled you requested it. May I raise a glass to you?
I'm you? Let's start the night off right.
Your face is enchanting.
Hey, where are you looking?
Let's spend the whole night together.
Oh my.
Uh-oh, I'm getting the old guy drunk.
We hope to see you again soon.
Follow my lead.
One more shot.
Knock out.
Let's finish this!
Pretty bold. How was that, old man?
My, you are something.
'Cause I can handle it. 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 ' Really, you don't have much time? You're way tougher than anyone else out here.
It's been a good while since I got to go all out. No other pupil of mine's ever had what it takes. Anyhow, it seems I've nothing left to teach you.
Maybe you're still mistaken, but can I tell you something?
What's that?
A while back, I did in fact do martial arts training, and from someone just like you. Whenever he found someone looking to get stronger, he'd always take them under his wing. This training was unique, to say the least, but his passion was unmatched. He taught me it's not just one's strength, but their will. I'm sure he's still out there holding on to those beliefs, raising others, just like he raised me.
Beliefs, hmm? Well, I'm sure he'd be very proud of his former student. He'd see a determination to lay it all out on the line for others, and the kindness needed to protect them. He'd say, "You haven't changed a bit." But remember, those things can always be used against you. Careful, you don't let your guard down. Anyhow, with that, I think I've said all I need.
I'll keep it in mind. Anyway, take care, all right? I'm glad we got to meet. Thanks again, old man.
Sure. Farewell, then, stranger. As long as these old bones hold, I'll continue devoting myself to my pupils. Perhaps someday we'll fight again, should our paths cross. Until then, keep on keeping on. Hmm?
Keeping on fighting.
Likewise. Guess the Komaki school's got a lot of students these days. No doubt they're all learning the same lessons I did. I learned a lot from old man Komaki, and not just techniques. In fact, I'm still learning from him every day. Keep on keeping on, old man.
And looks like I got an memory thing. Nice. Ooh, nice, and I even got him as a pound mate. Nice. Everything's been clear out here. This used to be a hangout spot for the homeless. Average guys wouldn't even think about approaching. But it's got a huge secret purgatory. The flawless legendary informants oversaw the enormous entertainment district hidden from plain sight. Every time I think about it, sometimes I wonder if that place was even real. I can't help but feel a little suspicious. Purgatory always seems like a space disconnected from reality.
That's nostalgic.
But still, the fact that anything is possible in this town is exactly what makes this great place so great. Huh? This place used to be a huge bathhouse back in the day. Guess they shut it down? Sumo Hot Springs. It was nice, spacious establishment, half bath aside. I have a lot of fun playing table tennis here. Even though it's a smack dab in the middle of a city, every visit feels like going on a vacation. Heh. Didn't like getting all sweaty after a soak though.
This brings back memories.
But you know, going on an actual vacation doesn't sound half bad. The Millennium Tower. It might have been a symbol of this town nowadays, but it used to be a filthy shopping district. But a large-scale development project started, and the Yakuza spilled blood fighting over this empty plot of land. I was right in the middle of all the action. If anyone involved in that conflict can see this view today, I wonder what they have to say.
I remember this.
Heh. Maybe something along the line like, you can make good money with this. I remember this place. A few decades ago, I know someone who could occupied this building. The penthouse, in fact. The kings of real estate, Tetsu Takibama, president of Takibama Real Estate. To demonstrate his power, he caused a power outage in the city for a few seconds. Seeing the city in complete and total darkness at the time still leaves a strong impression in my memory. He held so much power, but he only desired one thing. And in the end, his wish was never fulfilled.
This brings back memories.
What do you make of your life? Would you say it was a good one? They really clean up this area. There used to be a lot of homeless camping here and there, but now there's nowhere to be seen. I heard the reason why this place has been thriving recently.
Nostalgia.
Though, personally, I don't mind the old city that didn't bother keeping up with the appearance and hiding its ugly sides. The Yushiba Battering Center. I went to the battering cage with Shoji and the others in Yokohama. But no one else can top this place. Heh, now I feel working up a sweat.
I remember this.
Maybe I'll send some balls flying for all time's sake, hitting every curveball out of the park.
Okay.
That was a good hit. Baseball bats reminds me of, well, Majima-san. I wonder if the other Chocho clan's officers think so. Oh, Goro. Oh, I remember this guy. I fought him in the last game when I was Ichiban. Man, this guy and his friend were really hard to beat. I mean, they both team up and I had to use up my battle items and my MP attacks against them, and man, those two were tough fighters. Goro Majima, a reckless man, but one who lives by his own rules. I can't tell you how many times he tried to kill me, but at the same time, I can't even count how many times he saved my life. Heh, he's one messed up guy. But despite all that, he's more suited to be the boss than I ever will be.
This brings back memories.
If both Goro and Kago-san could lend me a hand, I feel like I could take on the world. Still a satisfying sound. Whenever I think of baseball, Shindaba came to mind. Tashu, a man who once made his debut in the big leagues. He fell victim to the fate so cruel that it would be wrong to write off as bad luck. But despite everything, he never lost his passion for baseball. I don't know if I'm capable of dedicating my entire life to one thing like he has. I respect him for that, and envy a little too. Though it's never too late to start trying, is it?
That's
Heh.
nostalgia.
Maybe I still got time to find my true passion like baseball is to Ninja. The scenery around hasn't changed a bit. Heh. I just remember something hilarious about 10 years ago. I have an encounter with Wikia, captain of a small Okiyan Yakuza family. One time we had to pretend to be a couple to sneak into a love hotel. Wait, what? It caught me off guard. At that time, I couldn't believe what was happening. But looking back, it was pretty funny. Yeah.
Feels like just yesterday.
Thank you for that. Yeah, and I wonder how the other people reacted when that part happened. I'm pretty sure it was an awkward moment for Kiryu at first. Komichiro's Hills. It's basically big as a Millennium Tower. Back then, this place was still under construction. I fought to death for that man on the very same rooftop. Whoa, that guy has a sword. Yuji Guda, the Dragon of Kansai. He was powerful, more like than anyone I faced before. I'll go as to say that man was a monster. Oh, so he was probably a main antagonist in the old games. That's why I suddenly get this feeling he'll suddenly reappear right before my eyes. Even now.
That takes me back.
I wonder the kids at the Morning Glory feels the same way about me too.
Hey, pocket circuit racing.
Hmm?
Pocket circuit?
Neat. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'll race you to the pocket circuit stadium.
Huh.
Really?
Looks
Pocket
like
Circuit Stadium.
there's a race
Kamurocho
car.
actually has one again.
Wait, am I gonna be play a racing game like Ichiban?
Pocket Circuit.
Oh, it's gonna be the toy race.
Radio-controlled race.
Never mind.
It's a surprisingly deep hobby, competing against others on elaborate racetracks. There was a time I was the fastest pocket circuit racer in Kamurocho, taking on all comers. I got to know the kids who frequented the place through racing and modding our cars together. And I even formed a lasting friendship with a pocket circuit fighter that managed our location. Last time I saw him was back in Onomichi. Hope he's doing all right.
Stop being so annoying. Let me play how I want, fighter.
Hmm?
But that customization you put together won't work, Kojiro-kun. Try these tires instead. They'll give you more friction on turns. Come on, use them just once, buddy. For me?
Knock it off. The tires I have are the best. They're purple.
Purple's cool, but the color doesn't make it race better. Don't you want to stay on the track?
No, shut up already. Fighter.
No.
Let's go find something to do with.
Looks like someone is being rude.
Yeah, this is dumb, Yasukun.
Aw, just give it a little more time. It's fun. Not again. Jeez, I can't get these kids to listen.
That outfit. He must be the new pocket circus fighter. Seems he's having trouble.
Oh well, better clean up. Whoa!
Oops. You dropped your toy.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Huh. A golem tiger.
Oh? You recognize it?
Hmm. I used to race here, actually. Back with the first pocket circuit fighter.
Whoa. So, my name's Muranaka. I'm a new fighter, employed by the Pocket Circuit Company themselves.
Huh. I guess the first fighter probably retire.
Well, as far as pocket circuit goes, I'm Kazuma.
Kazuma-kun, huh? Pleasure to meet you. So if you knew this branch's first fighter, you must go back a while.
I started in the bubble era. Must have been 30 years ago now.
Whoa, that would have been the first boom period. Oh, amazing. I'd have loved to have been there to see it. Is it true? How popular it was back then?
I'd say so. From what I recall, it really swept the country for a time. Then one day, the Kamurocho Stadium was gone. I'm surprised to see it come back now.
Ah, yeah, it did die down for a while, but recently there's been a surge of interest. The market's swelling again. On top of that, we have a new company president. He's a pocket circuit fanatic, apparently. I'm super into it. He came up with a bunch of innovative new mixed media strategies to get younger school kids back into RC racing.
That sounds effective. So, what made you want to be a pocket circuit fighter?
Everything else aside, the cars. Pocket circuit cars fascinate me. Pocket circuit's popularity was waning by the time I got into it, but I didn't care. I'd spend every afternoon customizing my rig. All of my meager allowance went toward building the best machine I could. I didn't have friends at school, but eventually, I met people through Pocket Circuit. It was like finding my place in the world. It was so much fun in those days.
I get it. That made you want to become a fighter.
Yup. It was the fighter at my local branch who approached me when he saw that I would race alone. He helped bring me together with the other kids. I finally made friends. All thanks to him. That's the person I want to be. Someone who can help cheer kids up when they're going through hard times. That's a true pocket circuit fighter.
I think that's the right idea. You're a good fit.
Except, this job's a lot harder than I thought it'd be. When it comes to pocket circuit tech, nobody knows more than me. And I just want to pass on that knowledge. Teach kids the best customizations. Support their curiosity. But when I try, I can't get through to them. The kids all seem to hate me. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be a fighter. Now that I'm 30, it might be time to move back home. Are you laughing at me?
No. It's just that back in my day, the fighter here was in a very similar position. He and I raced together a lot. I have nothing but good memories of him. It's been a long time, but I still consider him a close friend.
You really have that kind of bond?
He was a great spokesperson for the hobby, and good with kids. Still, he had his share of troubles. The company never saw him as more than a disposable part-timer. When he had 30, he had a hard time staying with it.
Wow. What did he do?
He decided to remain a fighter. He loved Pocket Circuit. The kids loved him. In the end, he couldn't turn away from that love.
The kids loved him, huh? Makes me jealous. If I only had a better relationship with them, I wouldn't be so conflicted.
Let me ask, what do you imagine the kids there want from you?
Me?
Probably want some more fun time?
They want me to teach them the best way to race, don't they?
That's an important part of it. The fighter should be someone you can consult on builds. However, do you really think that's what children are looking for?
Huh?
You told me about the fighter who helped you as a kid, but you didn't mention his technical expertise. Did you decide to become a fighter because he made you a faster car? Did you idolize him because he taught you which tire set takes sharp turns better?
Of course not. He meant the world to me because when I had nobody, he rescued me from my loneliness.
I think you understand now. What is it the children want from their fighter? You know the answer, don't you?
Kazuma-kun. You're right. This whole time, I've been mistaken. Pocket Circuit might be a technical hobby, but that's not its heart. It can't be only about winning and losing. First and foremost, it's about having fun with your fellow racers.
Yep, that's the true lesson.
So obvious. No wonder the kids hate me.
It's not too late, you know.
Right. I'm gonna find those kids. This time, I won't talk about wheels. I'll talk about feels. Pocket Circuit runs on love.
Good. I'm sure they'll take to that lesson.
Oh, thanks so much, Kazuma-kun. Fighter away!
These kids are probably in public Park 3. I should check on them. Oh, but first, there's a little memory thing, so let me go have a look. Children's Park. Nothing unusual about this part, except for the manhole in the back. Underneath is the sewer system. Some might say it's just another facade of the city. At one point, Akiyama went into hiding there.
Feels like
To be
just yesterday.
To be honest, it seemed kind of fun. Maybe I should experience myself before I move on to the next life. Okay, so apparently someone was hiding, and I guess Kiryu knew who was hiding behind the sewage.
Yo, sick card, short stuff. Is this limited edition? Yeah, I want one too.
Hey, give it back, please.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Looks like someone is bullying the poor kids.
On some dumbass kids. I'll make this thing fly.
But I spent my whole allowance on it.
I don't care. Go away before I kill you.
Uh-oh. Mugging a little kid for a car?
Move a muscle, you scum!
Huh?
Oh, here comes a superhero!
Nerd! No! Try Pocket Circuit Fighter! And that's Kojiro-kun's car. Hand it over.
Shit! Pocket jerk-off fighters actually lecturing me. Why don't you crawl back into whatever boomer-ass manga they cribbed your outfit from? You know, we'd put a car like that to better use than some moron toddlers. Don't you want faster races at your rinky-dink stadium?
Are you nuts? As if I'd let anyone who mistreats kids race on my tracks. Pocket Circuit may be competitive, but it's not the fastest who wins the day. It's whoever has the most fun. You two blockheads don't deserve Pocket Circuit.
Fighter.
It's not safe here. Move along, please.
But Fighter.
Don't worry about me. Now go.
Okay.
Now, just you and me. Right. Listen up. You're dealing with the Pocket Circuit Fighter now.
Ooh, KO!
Cheap shot! So, that's how it is?
Hey, this nerd's literally as weak as he looks. Look at you in that oversized chip bag. This fighter can suck my ass. For real. What kind of virgin devotes his whole life to toy cars? Have your folks seen your dumb cosplay? Go home! If your family ain't disowned you yet, maybe they can find you a real job, fighter!
Kojiro-kun's car. Hand it over.
Shut the fuck up! Damn it!
Yeah? He's gonna get beat up so badly.
He's actually out cold. Let's teabag him.
Hey,
Huh? Ah!
Ooh, knockout.
Who are you?
nobody besides a Pocket Circuit fan. You've both made a big mistake just now. Now be quiet and give me the card.
What's up with him? You got some death wish, old man?
Should we find out?
Hell yeah, we should! Let's fuck this guy up!
Okay, you two gotta be toast. You two guys need a lesson. electrified.
Don't mess with me.
What? They're still alive? Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have him, so I wonder how good is he. Let me see.
Who wants to go?
The Komaki style. Reign supreme.
Ooh. And now you died.
I still got it. Try harder.
That was cool.
That should do it. Hmm?
Fighter, please say something.
That you, Kojiro-kun?
Yes, it's me. Are you okay? Fighter.
Yeah, I'll be all right. Are any of you hurt?
All 'cause you protected us. Thanks so much. Fighter, you're so strong. We never knew.
Huh? What? Me?
Well, look, those bullies are all knocked out.
Yeah, I don't think he's the one who knocked him out. It was Kiryu, but
Was that me?
There's nobody else around. You're the coolest, Fighter.
I'm really happy you got my car back.
Don't worry about it. It's a fighter's job to keep the racers safe.
Fighter, you did all of this for us. After I said such mean stuff to you. I swear, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Promise, Kojiro-kun. I'm the one who's sorry. You only wanted to have fun customizing your kit. I tried to force my way of doing things onto you, but you never asked me to. I assumed you'd be happier if you won more often, but you were smart enough to know what matters to you. I was a crummy fighter. I forgot the most important thing about Pocket Circuit. Please, forgive me.
Fighter! Hey, I know how to make it all okay. Let's race together. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Take us back to the stadium, Fighter.
Yeah, of course. I might need to buy a couple bandages first. Can you two go on ahead?
Sure, we'll wait for you there.
Well done, fighter. You've really earned that title.
Muranaka-kun!
Hmm?
President.
Huh. No way. Of course. Fighter said the new president was a fanatic.
wait, so is that the Force Socket Fighter?
I was in a scuffle and rushed over. Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm just fine, sir. And no harm came to the children.
I see. Thank goodness. You did the right thing protecting them, Muranaka-kun.
Any fighter worth their stripes would do the same.
Muranaka-kun, something's different about you. Have you found some new motivation?
Do you think so? Kazuma-kun's to thank then, probably.
Kazuma-kun?
Yes, sir. He's a truly noble man, and a racer since the bubble era. I was beginning to doubt my value as a fighter. To be honest, Kazuma-kun heard me out and gave me advice fit for a sage. He opened my eyes, sir.
How about that? Kazuma-kun. You say he helped you through a personal crisis.
Yes, absolutely. May I ask, it sounds like you might know him, sir?
He happens to be an important old friend.
Oh, so the president, that is the Force Socket Fighter.
Going too.
He did he?
If it's all right, sir, I should get back to the stadium. The kids are waiting for me.
And take care of yourself. Oh, Muranaka-kun. If you happen to see Kazuma-kun again, give him a message. I would love another race someday, friend.
You got it, sir. I won't forget. See you again, Mr. President.
You called me your friend, huh? Pocket Circuit sure is special, Kazuma-kun. If I ever see you again, let's laugh together. Let's cry, let's shout. Just like the kids do. Like we used to back then. Let's race, Kazuma-kun.
Ooh, and I even got him as a poundmate. Nice. Ooh, and he could visit the island. The Ishbishuban. From the family heirloom size of that part of the debt collection to the wing being sold the same day it was given to a hostess. The pawn shop is a place where all kinds of things gather, each with their own history. For some reason, this place always struck me as a weapon and armory shop. They got Japanese swords, even chain mail armor. Strange as the selection is, I have to say I do like the variety.
This brings back memories.
I really appreciate the shop for helping me get this far. Hey, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it for the memories for this town. Now, I still need to go to this last memory and, well, if I go in there, I'm gonna trigger the main story, but before I move on, I'm gonna go stop and take a break, so until next time, this is Anime Game Otaku 95.